Hey everybody, what's up? It's Nick here, and in today's video I'm going to bring you guys a full review of the Wacom Bamboo Connect pen tablet for your computer. So this is what it is, and it's probably exactly what it sounds like. It's a tablet that will allow you to draw whatever's on the tablet, and it will appear on your computer, and you can also use this as a mouse replacement. So you can buy this on Amazon or their official website, and I believe the price is $79. I personally bought mine from a local Staples store, and I actually didn't plan on buying this. I was just walking around my local Staples, and then I saw this, and it was relatively cheap, $79, and I'm like, I have $100 to spare, so I bought it and took it home and played with it, and now I thought I'd give you guys a review. So the tablet is exactly what it sounds like. It's a drawing tablet, which of course you draw on the tablet, and then your drawings appear on the computer in a software such as Photoshop, Illustrator, or whatever it is you use to draw. So let's talk about what comes in the box when you first get it. When you first get the tablet, you'll get, of course, the tablet itself, and you'll also get the pen that will allow you to draw on it. And on this pen, you have two different buttons on it, which are interchangeable. You can interchange the functions of the buttons via the software that comes with the computer. And speaking of the software that comes with it, you get a plethora of installation manuals and software installation CDs right here. The first CD will install the Wacom Bamboo Dock software, which will help you download the drivers required for using it. And then the second CD will include an Autodesk Sketchbook application. Now, I was planning on showing you guys the Sketchbook application. However, I couldn't get it to work. I tried installing it and it would bring up the installer, but the install button would be grayed out and I couldn't click on it. So I unfortunately can't show you the free drawing software that they include, but I can show you the software that actually comes with the driver installation, and I'll get to that in a little bit. So taking a look at the tablet itself, as you can see, it's quite small and quite compact, and I do like the sleek black and lime design on it. It's very nice and very nice looking, as you can see. On the front of the tablet, as you can see, you have this nice black finish, which is the surface that you actually draw on, and you have these little white little lines that indicate the area where the sensitivity of the drawing actually works. And then over on the side, as you can see, it has a little blue light that is active whenever the pen is near enough to the tablet so that you can actually use it. And in order to use it, you simply need to take your pen and you need to hover it over the tablet, and without touching it, will actually move the mouse. And then when you actually touch down on the tablet, it'll act as a click. So you touch and it'll click, and then you lift up and you'll move it around. And if you actually want to draw on it, you open up a drawing application such as Photoshop or Illustrator, and then you press down on the tablet and draw like you normally would on a piece of paper, and then your drawings will appear on the computer. Now, admittedly, this will take some getting used to. I don't consider myself a very good drawer in the first place, but I actually found myself to be a worse artist while I was drawing on this tablet because I wasn't used to it. So it still takes a lot of getting used to, and I'm still getting used to it myself. But once you get used to it, I'm pretty sure you can make some fantastic things on it. So now let's take a look at the software that actually comes with the tablet. So the software is called the Bamboo Dock software, and it's actually very nice, very interactive and intuitive. So when you launch it up, it'll come up with this little dialog box that'll tell you to draw to open. So just draw on it with the software, and then it'll come up with a various amount of different shortcuts that you can customize yourself, by the way. The first one is a tutorial, which when you launch that up, it'll essentially give you a tutorial on how to use the actual tablet and how the mechanics of it work. The second one is a little interactive map, which I couldn't figure out the purpose of this map whatsoever. I just opened it up and started playing around with it and tried to find relatively where I was. And it's basically just another way to interact with the tablet and interact with the map on it. There's another thing in there, which is a sketchbook, which you can draw in this sketchbook, and it's essentially like a little free drawing program, but it's not as intuitive as something like their Autodesk program or Photoshop. But it's a nice little program if you want to like do little doodles and sketches. They also have an interactive game in there, which is called Free the Bird. The purpose of this game is essentially you need to draw things in order to throw this ball onto the objects that you draw in order to free a bird from its cage. And it's a pretty fun game, if I do say so myself. Actually, it's 10 levels, and I think I recorded 3 of them for you guys, so I should be playing that in the background right here, and it's actually a pretty nice and pretty fun game. Another thing that they have included is this application called the Mona Lisa, which will allow you to draw on a picture of the Mona Lisa, and it'll also allow you to play with a tool kind of like the Liquify tool in Photoshop. And that just shows another really awesome function of the tablet, which is it's really great at getting very precise filters. So if you use a lot of Photoshop filters and you need to make really precise movements, and you guys know how the mouse is kind of jerky and you can always screw up and make mistakes with the mouse, right? Well, using this tablet will hopefully minimize that, and you can get some pretty nice, pretty precise filter usage out of using the tablet as well. Now, another feature out of using this software is you can click on the settings and you can choose to set it in between right and left-handed, I believe. And if it brings you up to the preference panel in the system preferences, as you can see, you can change it between right and left-handed once again, and you can also customize the features that are on the pen itself. So I customize both of the keys on my pen to be right click and Control Z. The first button on the pen will be Command Z, which is the undo command. So if I ever screw up while drawing, I can just press this button without having to go on the keyboard and I can undo what I just did. And if I ever need to right click to change brushes, that's going to be there too. So I found that really nifty and really handy. In addition to be able to changing the settings in this as well, you can also add in different applications to be able to use by checking out their little store marketplace right here. That's actually pretty nice if you guys want to find out different things that you can do with your tablet and play some nice fun little games. But another thing that I really like about this Bamboo Dock application is that you can actually pin your own shortcuts to it. So I have Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop pinned to it, and that's actually really useful because whenever you plug in the tablet, this application opens up. So I figure if I plug in the tablet, I can just use my tablet to open up Photoshop, and I don't know, the application shortcut's right there anyway, and it saves me from having to go down to the dock. And so now let's talk about how this tablet actually works. So when you open up an application to draw, for this example I'm going to be using Photoshop. As you can see, you hover your pen around the tablet and it works like a mouse, and then you press down on the tablet in order to draw. And then as you can see, there's a little blue light on the tablet, and looking at the blue light, as you can see, when you move your pen far enough away from the tablet, the blue light will go away, and that will signify that it's no longer connected. So it's actually really easy to move your pen away from the tablet and to have it not be connected anymore. So I would kind of like a little bit more range on that, but overall it works pretty well. So here I'm just going to show you guys me drawing an eyeball. So I actually recorded a little bit of a time-lapse footage of me drawing around on the tablet, and I didn't actually record the eyeball footage because I did record it, but I ended up scrapping that drawing. So what I'm going to end up showing you guys right now is some footage of me actually just drawing on the tablet with a little bit of the interactivity on it, and you can see how it works and how it's responding to my hand as well. So let's just take a look at that. Okay, so the final thing that I wanted to show you guys is some of the things that you can pull off with this. So I was able to draw a picture of my eye with the tablet, and as you can see, that is it right there. Boom. Look at that eyeball. So that's actually a drawing of my eye. Earlier in the year, I took an art class in my community college, and one of the first assignments that we had was to draw a picture of our eyes. And so I ended up drawing a really huge picture on a gigantic 20-inch board of my eye. I took a picture of it, and then I loaded it up in Photoshop, and then I traced over it with the tablet, and this is the final result that we can get right here. Now, as I said before, I'm not an artist. I'm not really good at drawing, but I hope to get better in the future, and so this is just something that I threw together really quickly to show you guys the potential of the tablet. So that's essentially it, guys. That is the Wacom Bamboo Connect tablet. You can buy it from their website, from Amazon.com, and you can even walk into a Staples and buy it like I did. And overall, my final verdict on this is it's a really awesome tablet, really great for beginners. It's nice, small, and compact, and if you're looking to get into drawing with tablets on the computer, this is a bargain for your price. It's a fantastic tablet. I didn't think it was going to be this good when I bought it, but it surprised me, and I'm really happy with it whatsoever. Now, I do say if you're a professional looking for a professional grade tablet to do like work, don't buy this. This is more for like the people who are trying to get familiar with their kind of digital art, but it still is a really amazing tablet, and I recommend it to anyone that's getting into computerized drawing like myself. So that's essentially it for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you a lot for watching. I'll leave the links to everything I talked about in the description of this video, as well as a link to a carrying case to carry around with the tablet, because something that I forgot to mention is that it's a fingerprint and hair magnet and definitely protected. But other than that, it's fantastic. So thank you a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm stuttering over my words right now. So thank you a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.